Thank you for joining us tonight. So tonight we continue with our series for building wealth in the diaspora, broadcasting here from the NL Academy for Better. So that's what we do. What we do is to help people, help our community be able to build wealth, building wealth for generations to come, not only for today and tomorrow, but for future, for decades and centuries to come. So you can make things work. So how do we generate and how do we build wealth for our generation? As a disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not licensed to do this. What I share with you guys is some information of what I've acquired over the years of doing what I'm doing. This case, I'm referring and focusing mostly on option trading. So tonight we're going to discuss about building wealth, but in this case, the vehicle for building wealth is options trading. Last week, we discussed about the ideas around the same concept of option trading, but we say that, okay, you have to have a plan. When you have your plan, you have to execute the plan because the plan is useless if you don't follow your own plan. So tonight we're building on the same concept of having a plan, executing the plan. In our first series, we discussed the idea that you guys have to have an open attitude, be open-minded, and be able to listen and hear other ideas on how you can be able to improve your own well-being. In this case, trying to build wealth. I use this concept of saying building wealth because it takes time. You can't just do this overnight. You gotta be patient and continue to work on it over and over again. Sometimes you're gonna learn. Sometimes you make money. Sometimes you win. Sometimes you are challenged. Sometimes you're gonna learn a lot there. So in figuring all this over time, you'll be able to build something which is consistent, right? That's what you want. You want to build something which is consistent and you can keep on playing the same kind of tricks rather than method because you have a plan. So we said, keep it open, be open-minded, have a plan. When you do have a plan, execute your plan, right? So got these 3 steps here. Be open-minded, have a plan, execute it. That's 3 steps we're talking about here in terms of option trading. So today I'm going to add another, maybe 2 more things there, 2 or 3. We want to kind of build on the idea of building wealth. How do you build wealth? 1, you want to be open-minded. Once you're open-minded about this options trading, then 2, have a plan. When you have your plan, 3, execute your plan. Right. In your plan, maybe one of the things you may want to consider in your plan, right, is this: record your trades, right? So if you're doing option trading, which we teach you at the academy, if you do not know, you know what that is, NL for Better Academy, reach out to us. I'll be able to help you, assist you in that. I'll be able to personally walk you through, at least explain to you, break it down so that you can understand what are options and how do we make money playing options or trading options. How do we make money? I can be able to walk you through that with a real-time example, so at least you understand how these things work. So that's what I do. I help you to be able to, even if you're completely new, you have no idea what are options, you don't know what does this mean, what are stocks, what are options, how do we make money, how does it work? I make it very simple in layman's language, make sure that you can understand it. And then by the time you're done with the session, you'll be able to make your trades. So one thing we want to do for those who are in the academy already, you know this, I always an advocate of this every time. You have to be able to record your trades. So what do I mean when I say record your trade? When you open a new position, right? Record what was your entry price. How much did you pay for that, right? How many did you buy contract-wise? When do they expire? What is your target? What do you want to get out of this trade? Because if you go in without a target, you're gonna lose because it's gonna go to 50%, 100% profit, 300% profit, maybe 20% loss, 50% loss. What is your target? You gotta define your target because this is part of your rules. Define your target. Define to say, okay, if I make 100%, that is my target. I close my position, or I sell some of my contracts. Then I can leave the other ones. Then if I cross another threshold, maybe another 50% gain, 150%, I sell something else. So have the targets. But for you to be able to be successful, you want to understand how your option is behaving, right? How your trade is behaving. For you to see that trend, to understand, is it going up and down, what's going on, even on the days. If you record your trades, you can say every day when the market closes at 4 o'clock, register the price. How much is the cost at the end of the day? What is the current price of this option? If you miss it at the time the market closes, it's easy. You can always check the next day. It will tell you the last previous close. So record that number down. And then if you do it every week, you want to do it weekly, every Friday, or every day, it's up to you. But treat this as your business, because it is. If you are putting $1,000 in there, you want to understand what is going on. And you want to understand what is this option I'm actually trading, and what is this security I'm trading, what is happening. So one way of helping you to understand this is to be able to record those trades. Because you can say, okay, on Monday, it was up 3%. On Tuesday, it was up 2%. But on Wednesday, it fell 7%. Guess what? You just lost all the gains you made on Monday and Tuesday. And then Friday, it fell even 20%. You just lost everything and the gains you made even last week. But what I get from this, right, is for me, if I understand how my options are behaving and how the market is operating, I can probably learn something here. Maybe I can learn that to say, okay, Monday and Tuesday is the days I make money. Wednesday, Thursday, maybe struggling here and there. Friday is a toss-up, right? If I know these things, that means if I'm playing these options, right, I want to be able to make money. So I can get in there Monday, Tuesday, maybe I can sell. I keep my profits, right? And then maybe Wednesday or Thursday or Friday, I can re-enter the market. You understand what I'm saying? But you can only be able to understand this if you record your trades, because you can now tell how your trades are behaving and what is the trend. The charts don't lie. If it goes up, it's going to go down. So you want to make sure you understand what's going on with your underlying security. Right. So when we talk about this idea of recording your trades, because it will help you to understand what is happening, understanding the trend. Right. So another thing you want to look at right now is to be able to, when you invest in anything for that matter, especially options, because options do expire, you only want to invest in money which you can lose. If you are comfortable losing $100, $200, $300, $1,000, $10,000, $20,000, welcome to options. Because if you invest that amount of money, yes, you can make a lot of money, but you can also lose everything because options do expire. So if they are not, they don't reach the strike price, they can expire worthless. Zero. You paid $1,000, hoping that this security is going to move to so much percentage this strike price, and never did. And it's expiring today. Guess what? They expire worthless. Like today, a lot of options today expired worthless. A lot of them. People lost money on some of the trades they did because they expired worthless. That means if you were banking to say, okay, I have my $10,000 in Tesla, I'm going to make a killing this weekend. Maybe got banned. You just lost everything. If you're hoping that maybe I'm going to make money on this Apple trade, whatever it is, maybe you just lost money again, right? Because options do expire worthless. That's why you want to make sure when you're investing in options, you're only putting money which you're prepared to lose, because you can lose it. But the good news is, if you come to the academy, we will teach you how to mitigate those losses and hopefully make money. Make money so we can build wealth. The idea is to understand these fundamentals, right? Understand that if you invest in the options, only invest the money which you are prepared to lose. Do not invest your rent money, your tuition, your food money, because you can be starving if you make the wrong trade. But when what we teach you, what will guide you on the academy, is to at least give you some guidance in terms of buying something which is a little bit safer, which can give you returns over time, but at least you don't get bent right away. Ask other people. People lost a lot of money in the last 3 weeks. I know this September 3rd, the market really, my wife calls it correction, right? We need a correction. We lost a lot of cash during that time. As a matter of fact, even up to today, things are still shaky right now, still shaky. We don't know what's going on, but usually the month of September is brutal. But we anticipate that things gonna get better. So if you followed some of the advice we always share with you guys, those in the academy WhatsApp group, they know this, that you always wanna buy long term. You always wanna buy those tickers which we recommend every time, because we know that they will come around. They are still fundamentally, they are good. That means whatever's happening in the economy, it's okay. It happens every time. It goes up and down, up and down, up and down. So it's okay. We're able to recover. So and right now I'm speaking to those people in the academy. Don't worry too much. I know some of you are about to give up because maybe you've lost too much gains. Maybe your portfolio is down 50%. But guess what? You still have time. So you will recover, right? You will recover. Now, my third thing I want to discuss tonight, my third point. So remember the first point we discussed about record all your trades. True, when you invest in option trading, you can lose that money. That money can completely disappear, everything gone. When we say they can, your option can expire worthless, because options do expire. So if you run out of time, you are out of time. That means that option which you paid $1,000 for, it will be zero. So I want you to understand that point. It will be zero. Because we understand this idea that whatever money I put in this thing, it can go to zero if and only if you know this. That means when you next time you're going to buy a trade, you're going to an option, you're going to pay attention to what you are doing, because you can lose it. So how do you pay attention to that? Treat that trade as a business. Treat it like it's your job. Treat it like you depend on it. Your life depends on that trade, because surely it might, right? Because $1,000 is a lot of money for people. So maybe some people it's a little less, but it's a lot of cash. So you want to treat it as your business. So if you are treating it as your business, if you're only spending 10% or 5% of your time researching about options, reading about the market, understanding the company, reading about the profile, about the CEOs, and understand what's happening with the interest rates, what's happening with the political environment, you should be well versed with this information. Read, 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 read. Because when you buy something and you don't know the underlying data, you don't understand the people behind that company, you might lose your money. You might go bankrupt because everything is gone, right? So you want to treat this as a business, because it is a business. So pay attention. So what do I do for my routine? I'm constantly looking at the news. I have a few tickers which I follow, companies I follow. So those companies, whenever something happens, I get a notification. I read the news, what's going on. What is happening next week, next month? What is happening with their CEO? Is there any issues going on? A lot of stuff's going on, right? Understanding that. So what is happening in the general outlook of the market? What is going on? How about the political environment? How is it affecting my company, my stocks I'm picking here? What is the projection? What do we think is going to be in the future? It's speculation. Nobody knows for sure how the market will be tomorrow. But all you can do is to at least be able to get some data, right? Be knowledgeable a little bit, read a little bit, understand a little bit. Don't just buy for the sake of buying things, but at least do your research. In the academy, we can recommend some stocks. We can recommend some, hey, may buy this, may buy that, may buy that. But that's not enough for you guys. I want you to be able to go out there, read more, research more, understand what you're doing. So that way, when you're buying something, you are comfortable with what you're doing, because it's your business. If you don't spend time, if you do not put time into your business, you're gonna lose money. See, right now you see that banner back there, NL for better. That's our dating app. It's live online right now, available in an Android and in Apple Store. It's NL for better dating app. It's available, fully functioning and working. But it's a business, right? You gotta treat it as such. You always want to make sure that every time you are working, everything you are doing, you are showcasing what you are doing. In this case, you gotta need to make sure that you are reading and reading and reading and reading, so you can understand these things over time. If you take this as a hobby, no problem. But you can also lose money over time. You start learning these things. Most of you were very fortunate when you came into the market last few months ago. You came in, some came in August, some in July, some in June, some earlier this year. The market was going upward. You were excited. You made a lot of money. And then came September. You lost everything. Some of you are completely right now desperate. You don't even know if you can ever recover because you've lost pretty much everything. Maybe you've lost faith in this business. Say, Paul, does it work? You're about to give up, right? Because you think it doesn't work. It's a gimmick. Let me tell you, my brother, this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. And it is not a gimmick. It takes hard work, concentration, focus, and paying attention. That's why I don't want you guys to just go with what I tell you. I want you to go out there, research more, but use the tools which I've shared with you guys for you to be able to identify the right trades, the good trades. These are only indicators to help you narrow the field, because there are so many companies out there trading on the stock market, which you can trade in options, but you only need to pick a few ones. You can't follow every company. There's a lot of them. Pick a few sectors, even one sector. Find a sector which you are comfortable, something which you know better, and then trade in that area. That's how you're able to build wealth, because you're building it over time. Now, I want to challenge you, those who are already in the market and who feel like they lost everything and they're about to give up. You don't. This is the time where you start building again, understanding these fundamentals, that I'm in the business, right? This is my business. My life depends on this. I need to make sure it works. Mitigate your losses, have your rules, create your rules, execute your rules, record your trades, invest in the money you are prepared to lose, because you can lose it. Treat this as a business. If you put all these concepts together, this is more moving you in the right direction of building wealth. Building wealth is supposed to be a lifestyle, not a get-rich-quick scheme, where you say you want to go in with $1,000, you come out with 20,000 bucks. Is it possible? Yes. But is it realistic? Probably not. So I'm sharing with you information. That way you can be able to understand that in business, when you are doing business, there are going to be some tough times. There will be some good times. There will be challenging times. You'll be tried, but you also celebrate, because you know you got the plan. You have the rules, and you have the power to execute and the will to keep on going on, moving forward, and understanding that you have a timeline. Options do expire. So during that time during that lifespan, you got to make the best use of the time. When you make money, take money out, get some profits out and enjoy, celebrate your family, go on vacation, you reward yourself. We'll be sharing some of these things in the next series going forward. But I wanted to bring you to guys tonight. What I really wanted to share with you tonight is the concept of recording your trades, investing in the money you are prepared to lose. Treat it as a business. That way you can focus on it and make plans and execute. But you're going to face some challenges. Sometimes it happens, but it's okay. It's part of learning. We are building wealth here. So when you're building wealth, you're going to go through the stages, everything, the successes, the challenges, you're going to face them. But together, we can still move forward, because we can ask each other. We can learn from one another. We can identify some of the areas where we need to prevent in the future. So tonight, I want to say this. If you want to join us in the Academy and for better, follow us on our channel there, subscribe, because whenever I post something, you'll be able to be the first person to get that posting there. So at least we can share this journey together. We can move together. Then maybe the next year we'll be sharing different stories here. That, hey, I'm a millionaire from the Academy. I like to hear those stories, because that's what we want you to be. Want everybody to be successful, able to help your family, keep your community together. And hopefully that can change things. We can change lives together here as a community. So tonight, If you are interested in joining our academy, NL for Better Academy, reach out, leave me a comment on the Facebook or Jim on WhatsApp or our Instagram page or nextlevelforbetter.com. You see there's NL for Better, right? You see on the NL for Better. But if you want to get hold of me, you can also email me at coach@nextlevelforbetter.com, number 4. So coach@nextlevelforbetter.com. You can email me there. I'll be able to share with some information. You can also go to our website, nextlevelforbetter.com. You can go to our website, get some information there. If you want to be able to book a session with me, you can also do that online, nextlevelforbetter.com. Just go to book me, and then you can book me a session, and then we can have a good discussion, one-on-one, you and me, discussing about how we can be able to make this work. But I want to say, those in the End of a Better family, I want to say thank you so much for your support. I thank you for continuing to learn, to move together as a team, continue to uplift each other, support each other, and build a community. We are building a community. That's what we're doing right now, building a strong community together so that we can be successful. Until we meet again, just remember, I'm now kind of summarizing everything from the first episode to today. Be open-minded, create your plan, execute the plan, write your trades down, invest with the money you are prepared to lose, and treat it as a business. With a business, you're going to face some challenges. You got also some successes, high rewards, high risk, high rewards. You're gonna be able to be prepared to take some challenges here and there, but you gotta stay the course because you understand your business. You understand what you wanna get out of this. That is important. If you do not have the plan and you take this as a hobby, you're gonna lose every day. And you'll be doing the same things over and over again and losing money. But if you start focusing and paying attention to these very simple things, but very simple, but important, because they'll help you build your portfolio. It's possible to build your $100 portfolio to $1,000, because I've seen it happening myself. It's possible, but it takes time, consistency in doing this over and over again, right? You get there. If you have questions, you know how to get me. I always ask. I'm always willing to share what I know. I'll be able to advise where I think I know. If I don't know, I'll be honest with you. To say, you know what, I'll give you more time, or I don't know about this area. But for the most part, I'll be able to share with you what I know, because we can be able to move together as a community and be successful as a community. So I want to say thank you for those who listen, which you need tonight for a live show here. And also thank you for those who are going to watch this later on YouTube. If you like the video, please like it. You can also subscribe to our channel. That whenever I post some new stuff there, you're able to get it. If you are interested in coming, joining our academy, nextlevelforbetter.com, go on the website, book a session there, or complete the assessment. Then we can be able to have a one-on-one. If you want to send us an email, coach@nextlevelforbetter.com, coach@nextlevelforbetter.com. Reach out to me. We'll be able to help you out. Until we meet again, NL for Better Academy, I say you guys have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy with your family. We'll meet again next week. As far as the market, I'm hopefully this September is over very soon, so we can start making real cash. It has been tough for the September. Don't worry. We're expecting September, October to be rough, but we are almost through this. We are almost through. So hang on tight. We are almost through. We'll be good. We are almost through here, but it's okay. Politics, elections, everything. But usually September, October, these are brutal months. We hope like October won't be too bumpy. Hopefully we can sail through this, so we can kind of start to celebrate again. Until we meet again, may the Lord bless you. May the Lord guide you. May the Lord protect you. Until we meet again. Thank you.